For 8 years, the Mike Miller Classic brought some of the country's best prep basketball talent into South Dakota. With the Mitchell native taking an assistant coaching job, though, at Memphis, the Classic was forced to get a new name. The good news is that it hasn't changed the quality of the games. The Hoop City Classic in full swing at the Corn Palace, and we had a classic between Bridgewater-Emery and Breckenridge, Minnesota. Huskies down 8 at half. They start coming back, though, thanks to Chase Aaron on the back door. He had 13 points. A little bit later, it's Sawyer Schultz, number 3, for a long 3. He had a team-high 23, and Bridgewater-Emery trails by 1. Now, it looked like Breckenridge might pull away because of their big 7-footer, Noah Christensen, the North Dakota State commit, with the runner to give the Cowboys a 5-point lead. However, the Huskies have one more big run in them. Carter Dye backing down another big fella and hitting the fadeaway. He had 15 points. A lot of depth on this Bridgewater-Emery team. They're ranked number 1 in Class B for a reason. Then late in the half, with the game tied up, it's Jonah Hofer for the go-ahead 3. He had 19 points. He just didn't have a win because that Christensen kid, turns out he can hit from beyond the arc too. This 3 evens things up, and Breckenridge would go on to get the victory in overtime, 79-77. Great game, though, out at the Corn Palace. We had an old-fashioned 6:05 battle next between host Mitchell and OGorman. First quarter, Knights with the numbers. Nice passing finds Luke Ronsick to give his team the lead. Of course, his sister Emma just committed to Creighton recently. His sister junior for the girls team. And Colonels were hanging tough early on as well. Caden Sukup with a 3 on the wing. Mitchell trailing by just 2 after a quarter. In the second, OGorman starts to pull away in transition again. It's Okoye with the finger roll for 2 plus the foul. He had 12 points. OGorman up 4. And then it's going to be Ronsick once again. He led the Knights with 14 points as OGorman pulls away to get the big win, 67-43. Finally, defending AA state champion Yankton and Matthew Moores, our reigning athlete of the week, facing Dominican of Wisconsin. First half, nice driving runner by Rex Ryken. He had 11 points, and Yankton takes the 2-point lead. Chris Haynes bucks with some nice defense here, eventually getting the steal, and it comes to Moores, who's just going to put on a clinic on this poor defender, spinning and scoring in the lane. Bucks go up by 2 again. Then the next time down, Moores, well, he's doing what his coach told us on Monday he does best. That's shooting. Spot up 3. He had a game-high 22 points. And he also had some help from his friends, Cole Sawatsky, on the next possession with a 3 to help Yankton pull away. He had 15 as the Bucks get the victory 72-52. More action tomorrow, most of it shifting over to the Sanford Pentagon.